basically being a street pharmacist, you still can't justify you doing wrong. That's what I was saying before.
Oh no, I mean I could justify it, like I said, but part of the problem is, like I said, if I see, we said other people though, if I see somebody else doing wrong,
right,
and I don't say anything or hold them accountable, then that makes me bad in that situation, especially if it's somebody that I care about or I so claim care about. Because in reality, you don't care about that person if you see them out there. You know the dangers of what can happen, and you don't say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be that voice they needed to hear. And you know what I'm saying?
The danger dog will bite your
Man,
bottle.
shut the fuck up.
I have, but I'm just saying. Okay, so Kiki and Kanye, do y'all still disagree with that?
I mean, I technically didn't disagree. I agree more than disagree.
I still disagree because again, honestly, I'm sorry, but what you do with your life is is all about you.
Yeah, but
Kiki,
so you would let me go out here and just
that's
shoot people and stuff for no reason and
I
stuff,
would
and
throw you under the bus and call the cops. I'm not gonna just
so
come
you
up
Charleston
to you.
White.
So that's
like,
holding them accountable though in a way.
Charleston White.
Hold on.
That's basically holding them
You had to
accountable
be
though.
super accountable. I'm saying like, look, talk to a nigga first. You know what I'm saying?
You said killing multiple people.
Maybe something's wrong.
Ain't no talking no more. I'm gonna let the law enforcement handle it.
That's still kind of holding them accountable though.
That's their job. I'm sorry. Because you may turn on me, I give you the wrong advice, and you shoot and kill me. See? You ain't think about that, did you?
You think I would do that if I was in that mode, though?
You just said something wrong with you.
Okay, so what Jamal's basically saying is that you would have somebody be reckless and not say anything.
Again,
just with me.
Again, I would say something, yes, but again, it's not for me to hold someone else accountable for their own
I
actions.
disagree. I disagree. I think
is
it
that
is.
not holding them
Especially if it's
accountable by
somebody you
saying
care
something to
about.
them?
Especially if it's somebody you care about or you so claim you love or you care about. If you don't say anything to them, that's you're part of the problem.
We need to talk.
Wait, what am I doing wrong? I thought I was doing
You're pulling
that.
up your glasses the wrong way. I gotta hold you accountable for that.
Well, look, I'm gonna have to hold you accountable for several other reasons that I will not list. Right
You know what? And that's fine. I've been a heathen. I know.
Oh,
Go ahead and say it, Carla.
The Lord is watching.
Nope, heathenist.
But he's also with you.
Amen.
One of the things that we said off camera, we're not going to talk about it that long, was that I said, not we, but Kiki agreed. I said that Kanye and Akeem will not hold, because you know everything going on with Kanye West, that they would not, I'm not going to say ever, but they won't hold him accountable for certain things that he does.
AKA
because the gems that he be dropping, which
AKA
is the
Kanye
quote.
West.
He don't know my name, so I don't
give
care.
a
But the gems that he... gems
He started.
that he be dropping, as people be saying, justifies some of the actions that he does and things that he says. I didn't say you. I said some people. Okay? Some
Calm
people.
down.
We
Calm
already
down.
had this discussion, and I told you the same thing. But, yeah, about Kanye West. You say you stand with him.
Yes, I do.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah, I stand with him.
Because no, blindly. The brother telling the truth, and you see what's happening to him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Kanye West is saying a lot of things that people already know, that people already know about, that people already, especially at that high level and that Hollywood level, they already know all these things. They just can't say nothing about it because this is what happens when you say something about it.
And this is what I told Jamal. I said the same, Akeem, the same people that are, it's sad because what he said, I did agree what Kanye said about Jews, about how they stick together and whatever else was said. I don't remember to a T.
Basically, he was saying he was jealous of Jews because how they stick together, they do business together, and how we don't have that in the black community, which is total 100% correct.
Which is.
That's fine. That's nothing bad. Again, when we had this conversation on the phone, I told you that's nothing bad. Like, who did you offend? Other than black community is probably who you probably offended because you just said we're not like that. But how did you offend Jewish people? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing.
No, that's what we don't get.
Or these so-called,
correct.
Yeah.
Jewish, that means they're not real.
Yeah.
The ish part is ish.
Well, ish kebab. I don't know.
But I'm just saying, like, he did offend them. That's the reason why the whole purpose of them.
But again, okay. So
But,
someone really break it down. Tell me what he actually said, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen to nothing he said.
He said that blacks, the African Americans that are in this country, are the original Jews
and Hebrews.
Okay,
and not discluding the Jewish. But the Jewish, if you do the research of the history of the Jewish culture,
I've heard that many times.
Right. But I'm saying there's a lot of people who don't know that information and don't know that knowledge.
And they don't want them to know
that knowledge. Is that so that for that being said, he's saying that he's jealous of the fact that these people are using our people to their financial advantage to be supported financially within supporting their families, their communities, and everything based off of our talents or whatever, and even some of our music that we put out, which is is a certain demographic that is actually hindering us instead of bettering us as a community, quote unquote. If we want to speak about black communities, that this is what is going on. And he's saying that, look, I want our people to do this, but if our people are not doing this, this is what's going on, and this is what's happening.
Okay, so, and again, I don't hear anything bad at all.
It's not bad, but
what I will say, who are you really offending? Like, again, I'm not listening. I'm listening.
You have people, which I think
other than people out here being butthurt, but that's.
I feel like black people hurt because of the White Lives Matter shirt.
Right.
That's why black people hurt.
And also,
but that's the thing. Why even as for black people to even care that much for a single individual for Kanye West? Because realistically, Kanye West doesn't represent all black people.
So why ain't nobody going after Lauryn Hill's daughter? Because she wore the same shirt.
Most Def did too. But actually, that's the thing. Because they feel that he's an important factor, and that feels like, oh, he's the big leader of the lead us out of the thing.
And not to mention all the truth that he's dropping.
But they're missing the real reason why he wore the shirt. Because
we're not victims.
We're
not victims.
So the other thing that black people keep saying that I think is so stupid, or people in general, but mostly black people, because you look on social media and stuff when they say that you ain't seen none of these people drop him when he said slavery was a choice and blah, blah, blah.
Facts.
First of all, that's dumb because they're not black. So I wouldn't expect them to drop him for saying something about black people.
Plus, slavery was a choice.
Huh? We're not going that far. Let me finish. We're not going that far.
It's the hand movement.
What I'm saying is that I did not expect any of these people who are dropping him now from whatever business, whatever, to do it when he said that because it was about black people. They're not black.
But so they support Black Lives Matter correctly.
Which is true, but they're still not black. That doesn't mean anything.
But it does mean something because if you feel some sort of support or sympathy, or we're supposed to be as human beings, why would you not care?
Because it's not as personal as if you're Jewish.
Once again,
so that's why I didn't expect them to.
It's separation, and that's racism. That is not. You're not helping the problem as far as us sticking together as a human race.
Okay, but there were also black
other humans,
companies and stuff that didn't drop him for saying that either. Or black people, they didn't stop buying Yeezys. They didn't stop buying his stuff when he said that. So what's
about
the difference?
What?
Slavery being a choice. You have black people still.
So if that's
his music and all the other stuff.
What's the point of any of this shit then? If that's the case, what's the point of racism? What's the point of any of this if people are going to still continue to do what they want to do?
What I'm saying is you can't be mad at them drop, or you can't be saying that they dropped or you didn't see all these people dropping him when he said that, and then nobody that is black was doing that same thing when he said slavery was choice also. Like you're contradicting.
So you saying
I'm saying the black people that are saying that I didn't see any of these people dropping him when he said that slavery was a choice.
Because majority of the positions that I'm pretty sure he's in, a lot of black people don't own those.
Which is fine. No, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't expect them to do that. So that's what I'm saying. But I didn't see the
biggest point was the biggest thing that hurt the Jews was when the whole DEF CON thing. That was one of the biggest things. Right. That right there. I believe scared them because of who Kanye West is and how smart this man is and just the levels of when he said that that scared these Jewish people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That scared them. And then, like I said, think about the man that went on Fox. I think, what else he done been on?
Man,
I
he
forgot.
done been on
Just
some,
about
yeah,
every.
He's
been on a lot of platforms, and he's dropping this. The things that everybody want to focus on. Once again, it's trends. Oh, the thing to do today is to hate Kanye West.
All right, everybody.
I'ma hate Kanye West.
Exactly. I'ma hate Kanye West.
Because most people out here follow trends.
Facts.
Instead of really seeing what this man's saying and listen, half of these people that got opinions ain't even looked at none of the interviews or nothing the man been saying. Facts. Or the whys. They ain't looking for the whys. They just looking at what's the popular thing to do.
Because it's on Shade Room. Yeah. It's on Baller.
Because I guarantee you, like I said, when Kanye come up, when Kanye bounce back, his bounce back gonna be crazy. And I said, once he bounce back, watch how everybody, and that's gonna be the trendy thing to do.
It's not the only thing that people be trending on.
No, of course. But what I'm saying is,
that's the problem.
You ask, like I told you the other night. Go up to somebody that's saying they don't like Kanye West all of a sudden and ask them why they don't like him.
Facts.
Watch what they say. Matter of fact, watch even more what they don't say.
Right.
I told you mine's more of disappointment, so it's just.
I understand your point, and like I said, I don't agree with everything Ye
him.
Does. But what I'm saying is, though,
more than anything, you probably confused,
right?
Because you don't overstand.
No, I'm not confused.
No, I really believe a lot of I really believe a lot of y'all are confusion.
There's a lot of confusion.
Not
a lot
with
of
Carlos.
confusion.
A lot of y'all. Not with Carlos.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Not with me.
A lot of people agree. A lot of people don't overthink the situation, or not even overthink, just overlook the situation overall. Most people jump to conclusions.
And how the saying goes, people fear what they don't understand.
Exactly. And I never said that I misunderstood him. I told you when we had this conversation that if I had somebody, I can't have somebody in my life where I feel like where they feel like in order for them to prove a point of something has to be mixed up. Something bad has to happen. Something that's not something that I would do. A morality would not do. You have to do something like that before you get your point across. I would not have somebody in my life like that.
Well, first and foremost, a lot of people are not going to tell you straight up to your face of what exactly the
That's
thing is.
fine, but if you got to go through all this turmoil just to do that, I don't want you in my life. Like, that's too much. That's too much going on.
Which is true, but this is...
That's why I said I don't misunderstand. I understand what you're doing. That because I don't agree with him doing the turmoil part. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I can understand what you're doing and still disagree with you. What I'm saying is a lot of people don't know what he's saying. For real, y'all don't understand what he's saying. Right. A lot of people don't understand what he's saying because
how do you not understand what he's saying?
Because think about it like this, right?
For one, a lot of people didn't even know what DEF CON was until he said it and they looked it up.
Facts. If they took the time
to even look it up. A lot of people still don't even know what he said. That was like Kiki just said. She was like, "What did he say that was so bad?"
Yes, right. But that doesn't take. I didn't say. But I'm saying that I didn't take away anything from what he said. I'm not taking anything away from what he said. I just said the way that he went about it. I can't overlook that just because of what he's doing now.
Why can't you?
Because I don't do it with people in my everyday life. So why would I make an exception for him?
That's the thing.
Why would I make?
But see, that's the difference. You're saying that, but you're not around him to experience that.
But why would I make an exception for him? That's like because he's Kanye West, I should make an exception for him, but not for people in my life.
Once again, you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're only looking at it from a surface level, and you're saying like, okay, this is what he's doing. This is how other people are reacting. So I'm reacting the same way because
I am not reacting the same way because that's how other people react. I just said if there was somebody like that in my life, I would not be okay with that.
So you mean you're perfect? You're 100% perfect person?
I didn't say I was perfect
So that's what
either.
I'm saying. So the things that he's doing, you think that he's going to be a perfect person because the fact that he did it the way that he chose to do it?
No.
So what's the issue? Because if he chose to do it the way that he's doing it,
I think
what is the issue? Now, if that's the case, if that's your personal choice, where you feel like, okay, you don't want that type of person around your life, but that doesn't guaranteeably saying that you're not going to come across those type of people that, because say for example,
I never said that.
From what I'm hearing, I'm just gonna say I think she's just saying in general she preferred not to have that kind of person around her.
So what's the big deal? Because Kanye's not around her.
Because she feels like she does. If she just don't want to collide with, I guess, views on
So once again,
so she don't feel
talking
comfortable about it.
Who's
Or
talking about?
so all right, for example,
talking about?
question then. All right, beat this.
Who don't feel comfortable?
Peep game. Go ahead.
Beat girl. If Kanye West walked in Harris Teeter and came up to your register and purchased something in your line, would you not take a picture with him?
I wouldn't,
Why?
because I don't agree with his morals. But that's just me.
What don't you agree with?
I just don't like how sometimes he comes off like he knows everything. That's just my biggest thing. And
Because the
when
man's doing research.
Hold on.
No, everything you do research on is
Whoa,
not
whoa, whoa,
true.
whoa.
Thank you.
Everything you
Thank
do,
you.
everything you do,
Right.
everything you do research on is not true. You cannot say that.
Because you said
Everything.
Hold on.
No.
Because you said because he feels like he knows everything.
Uh-huh.
That's why you wouldn't take a picture on with him.
I mean, maybe the old Kanye West. Like back in the
But
day,
hold on.
late
But
registration.
that's why you said right. Right. It's the same.
It's not
Kanye
the
West.
same.
Matter of fact, it's an even more brilliant Kanye West now.
I gotta go potty.
But you just said you wouldn't. You just said you wouldn't take a picture with him, right? Because he think he know everything. Then you just said you think I. Then you just say you think I know everything. I think I know everything.
When's the last time we took a picture together?
But you have. You sit here with me. You sit. If I asked you to take a picture right now, you would take it.
No. When was
Tell
the
the
last
truth.
time y'all
But
took
no,
one?
if I asked her to take a picture with me right now, she would take it. She lying. Cat.
I don't.
X her out the
I would.
conversation anyway.
I think when it comes to, hey.
And she go throwing up game signs.
I think when it comes to personal space, if I feel like the I don't want to say energy, but if I feel like he's in the mood for one, I might ask for one. But knowing how I am,
Would you take a picture with Donald Trump if he asked you for one? If he came in your line, same
I
scenario.
would not. No, there's no hesitation with that. No.
So that's what I'm saying.
No.
So that's what I'm saying.
No.
Kanye, the way that people are,
But I said I don't know.
We need
Because it could be on a day where he's really not in the mood, and then that would just mess me up if he says no, okay? So we're not going to ask
just
him.
in general of how you said that you don't want that type of person around, why would you even take the time to take a picture with him?
Because
That's
I
what I'm
still
trying to say.
respect Kanye. I
That's
still
what-
respect Kanye.
That's the point.
Huh?
That's the whole.
That's the whole
What?
point. Yeah, this is why.
But I
being
can
vocal
respect
apart-
somebody and not agree with everything that they do.
No.
He said no.
No,
He said no. But he said no.
You say you don't want this type of person around you in your life. So that means you don't respect this person at all. Because in my
No, it doesn't.
How? How would you not want? Why would you want? What? That does not make any sense.
There are plenty of people that are not in my everyday life that I basically not have to respect, but if I were to disrespect them, I wouldn't be. There's certain things that wouldn't have happened that have happened.
Well, put it this way. What I'm saying is.
Like you can't.
What I'm saying is a lot of people don't understand what's going on, and it's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of confusion. I was even confused about certain things until I started doing my research behind it.
You're
But
telling
what I'm
me
saying
that I'm
is,
one of those people that are confused, and we have had this conversation before.
no. What I'm saying
not
is, a lot of people are confused. I'm not talking about so much you. I'm not saying so much you, but I'm saying a lot of people are confused. But it's even more people out here just following trend.
Which yes, and I agree
Fact.
with that.
And the confused people ain't trying to cancel Kanye because they don't know what he's saying. They trying to figure everything out before they just be like, hey, this nigga's, whatever.
Right.
Right. Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
But the trend people are just
We're not talking
they
about the
see
trend people, though.
But I'm saying you have to though because they're part of the problem.
Right. And
Okay.
this right.
They don't even know. A lot of them think they know. They don't even know what's going on for real. They just following whoever in general is
Right.
what's the popular move.
Right.
Just like I said, when Kanye bounced back, and everybody
Of course they're
everybody
gonna
start
be riding his
D-riding,
coattail over
everybody start
again.
D-riding.
I know
That's
that.
when it's gonna be like I told I would
Yeah.
But that's
do.
the power of trends.
Right.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying though. That is why, especially in the black community, we should be supporting this man right now.
Right.
That's why.
And not only supporting this man, but just in general as blacks, we should have more leadership within ourselves to be able to rise above other cultures and other ethnicities for the fact that we can actually, or if we want to play the whole separation game, we want to say the we, because realistically and scientifically, everybody comes from black.